Hey, Kimmy, baby, I had a book over here in this drawer. You seen it?
You mean a little black book? Oh, honey, I cleaned out those drawers in that whole room and made a big donation to Goodwill. But don't worry, we can get you another one.
Oh, hell no. You're never going to believe what happened to me today at the Goodwill. I found a book of seed phrases, honey. I can get those hair transplants now. Oh.
Go best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. Go best.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. I got my eyes on you, and you got no clue what I'm supposed to do. I can't help myself. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. No, you wouldn't take what's not yours. If you know who I am, when the night will fall, I'll haunt your dreams. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. Till I'm complete. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back. Little by little, piece by piece. Got a two-tongue weight to my hairline, to my backbone, and it's dragging me around, but I don't listen. All your critics on red, mind your own business. That's right. Better run red lights. Now watch me fly. Got angels to my left, devil to my right. We're going down. to survive, don't go one more time. Forth and back, just like that. What comes around goes around, my man. Say hey, hey, say hey, hey. Forth and back, and just like that, you're going down for heaven's gate. I gotta tell it to me right, we're going down. Going up, up, don't look down. No gravity when you're with me. Light years from home till I found you. A galaxy in front of me, going up above. Don't look down. I travel million miles for you. Going up, up, don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. No gravity when you're with me. Light years from home till I found you. A galaxy in front of me, going up above. Don't look down. I travel million miles for you.
Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Going up, don't look down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has entered the building.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dogg. My name is Lane and I will be your host this evening as we take a look at what is going on this weekend market. Where we go into December looking like we're getting a little bit of a Santa rally, and then the weekend hits. Is retail here or not? Last weekend was all right. This weekend off to a little shaky start. For those of you that do not know, the Tangent wallet is extremely secure. You just need an NFC enabled phone. You see me use it here all the time on this channel. Soon I'll be breaking out the Tangent 2.0 and debuting it. Just unbox that little baby today. But if you're looking for 10% off, if you're thinking about getting one of these, I can save you 10% off if you use this magic word over here called DAWG, D-A-W-G. Just type that into the Tangent website. Or if you can also order the wallets through the app. You can download it on iOS or Android. Order through there. Discount code works there also. Why pay full price when you don't have to? Ladies and gentlemen, we got a little bit of a mixed day here on the market, right? I'm looking at the top 1,000. Probably wouldn't recognize many of those. HNT's been killing it. Go figure. I'm not a fan. But I like you up. and I've been taking advantage of that. Oh, are you really? ICP? You snuck up on me. I didn't see that. Nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing here on a few of these. Of course, a lot of them are struggling. Azero, oh my gosh, Azero rocked it. Okay, so we got a few things popping off and a lot of things getting a little bit of a pullback and people selling off of them. A little meme season going on right now. Let me find my chart. Where's our chart? Come over here and check in on Bitcoin right after we check in with you guys. What's up, Strega, my main man? Right there, always the first one on the stream. Rarely ever does anyone beat him. One Hit Acquittal, what's up? How's it going, everybody? Glad to have you guys here. I'm blessed to be here, and I think we're all blessed to be alive today, breathing. And if you've been in crypto and been following my channel for the past year or so, you're watching those numbers go up in your bags. Now, I do not tell you what to invest in, but we do talk about a lot of good choices here. We try to, to weed them out. Give a few options. But the biggest one that we always cover, always start out with, is, of course, big time Bitcoin. We've also got to pay some respect to Bitcoin and just kind of see what's going on. And on the 4 hour, you can see that, can you see? I don't know if you can or not. Price action right up here, came down, retested this white trend line area, bounced up. This little area was a little trigger area, not trigger area, but it was support. We came up and we couldn't break past it, so that was resistance. So we got rejected. I know, but if you're a guy, you're used to it. If you're a girl, it's like, it'll freak you out. What? Rejected? That never happens. But if you're a guy, you're like, whatever. Next. So we're just waiting for price to find a point of support. Hopefully right here around 41.5, maybe? Maybe not down that far at all. Maybe it's already found support and working its way up. Anyway, as long as we don't break this big old trend line right there, I'm good. And looking for price on support and work its way back up. Going back up towards 44,500 and then 45,000. And see where we can keep on going from there. Bitcoin is on the tear. When you look at Bitcoin on the daily, you just gotta be amazed at where we've come. Zooming back on the weekly and seeing how far that we've actually made it up here. Every corner, every turn of the way, we've been threatened with coming back down to $10,000 or coming back to 15 or coming back to 20 to 25. And at some point, that stuff may happen. I don't know. We are getting up to an interesting area in Bitcoin, up around the $48,000 area, right up through here. We can't just always keep going up. There is a chance that at some point, price will come up and get rejected there, come back to a halfway point. My guess is that this little guy right here, this little area, about 31,000 will come into play. And then, do what we do. Get ready for that happening. Does it have to happen that way? Nah, it doesn't have to happen that way. It could just get rejected, come back down to this trend line area and go right back on up, about 40,000. Lots of different scenarios, but right now the scenario looks like we're in the midst of a big swing to the upside. We're just getting a little bit of a pullback. Quite calm and quite normal as long as we don't break this trend line. Let's move now to our altcoins, or our indices rather. We can see that Bitcoin dominance has been coming down, which has been mostly yummy for altcoins. If you haven't been taking profit on some of those or taking advantage of that, well, I don't know what you've been doing, because they've been running without you. We broke past this trend line. That's interesting. Coming back up for a retest. It should continue down, which is a surprise to me. I thought it was actually going to come up. Maybe get a little bit of a bump up, but it looks like it will continue coming down. Meaning some money's leaving Bitcoin right now. People taking profits in this $40,000 area. And, it's going back into a little bit of tether and leaving some altcoins right now. Now, altcoins are poised to get a bounce also. We're just kind of confirming this area that we flipped for support, or trying to flip it for support at 450,000. Wasn't long ago, just about a week ago, we were struggling at 405,000. Look how far we've come into a week, so why worry? Why worry? We're just doing the same thing we did last week, just consolidating at a higher level. So a total 3 market cap, that level is important to us because it corresponds with these levels back here that we had a hard time getting past. And the one that we're messing with right now is this little toppy top. And if we can get past that one, hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, because your altcoins are about to freaking skyrocket to the moon if that happens. And, we're just hanging out, waiting, chilling. Just chilling, just trying to catch a ride on some of these altcoins. Yeah. Because at one of these points, I'm thinking when we come up to about 525 billion in altcoins, we will probably get a nice little pullback in altcoins. So if you missed out on some, you'll get your chance to get back in them during this more of a major pullback that we will get. I don't know when that will be. It could be in January. Kind of projecting right now, January, end of January, something like that. Big old sell-off. And it does, weirdly, oddly enough, happen in January. So just the things I'm looking at as far as altcoins go. Other than that, I'm looking at the juicy ones and trying to find out which ones are moving, which ones are not. We need to take a look at some. There's some we've on the channel that have been doing good, but now they've done a little pullback. Sinverse is one of those. Hey, there's Chris. What's up, Chris? Crispy Chicken. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you all had a profitable December so far. I would say November and December have been very kind to me. I'm very happy with my bags are growing. My Tangent wallet, what I started keeping out over there, that has almost 4x'd. Yeah, hanging around about 3.5 to 4x of what it was. Now, my Ledger wallet portfolio, they're more the dinosaur coins, some of the bigger ones. It's mostly Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Cardano, some of those. It's went up. It's basically not quite doubled, but it's went up. But what I've had, the more risky plays I've had, some of the smaller coins and smaller positions I keep on Tangent wallet, they've done well, and the exchanges have went up too. So, yeah, I'm very happy with what I've seen so far. And let's go ahead and let's take a look at Sinverse. Starting out with that one. I've been following this one for a while. She's getting a little bit of a pullback here. Now, I think she's got a good chance to have a buy zone here at the bottom of this trend line, coming in about, 0.009 cents. Little under 1 penny there, and then we're anticipating that this little guy will move up to 2.2 cents, 2.3 cents. Because remember, this guy has just broke out of a nice little channel there. We got a measure move for this channel, just the basic measure move there. And that's what's taking us up to 2.3, almost 2.4 cents there. That would be a nice little payday. Been in Sinverse for a little while now. It got down to these nice juicy lows of 0.003. Working its way up. There's been lots of news on Sinverse lately. I think just recently. Last night, as it was on Twitter, they came out with some more news. I did post it over onto the trading group lounge here. I guess we can switch on over to X and check that out. What does say you, Sinverse? Gear up for the biggest gaming tournament, Sinverse Esport Faction Wars. The excitement is real, and so is the incredible 50,000 prize pool. So they've got a little stuff going on over there at Sinverse right now. Waiting for another big land sale to come out. That would be nice. They just released a market, so they got some things going on over there. They're doing some stuff. Just a little bit of a pullback. Lots of people have been down here buying at these prices before, rode this through a downside. They took a little profit. Some of them got out, when they got back into profit. But this one is just getting ready. In my personal opinion, this is what I expect to see. I expect to see it do something along the lines of that. And just eventually get up there, and then we're going to start heading up toward 4 cents. Eventually, we're going to head up toward 17 cents. Yeah. How's that number strike you when we're sitting here at 1 penny right now? Yeah, now we're getting into some X's. Now, that's the appeal of Sinverse, besides what it is doing with the Grand Theft type auto adult-based game. Getting up to 3.8 cents, I don't think will be a problem. That 618 Fibonacci area, nor do I think getting up to around 5 cents right up here at the 786 Fibonacci area. I think that is highly probable to see that come over the next few months. And maybe by the time this summer gets here, or maybe way before, who knows? Who knows how this will unfold, but I'm looking at 7.8 cents coming out there. Now, I like that. I like the way that feels because that's working way toward my 17, 18 cent target that I think this can reach, and I think it can go even more than that. But what kind of gains are we talking about here long term? Say if we do get in on this little bounce. Coming up to that 618 point right there at 38 cents, well, that's 270% return. Yeah, I kind of dig it. I kind of like those gains. Now, as Inverse did come up to these areas it hasn't seen in quite a while, I was one of those that was taking profits. I did not sell my whole bag, but I did make it worth my while for having to go through all this torment down here. It was not fun. It was not a fun ride. This was. That ride up was very well worth it, and I liked it. I want to do it again. And so I think if we can get that target at 7.79, nay, I say I know, according to the mathematics of TradingView, which I will not question, it tells me that we're going to get 660% move up there. Why, you could easily watch $1,000 turn into about $7,000 right there. Yeah, kind of nice. $100 can turn into almost $700. Takes some time. It does. It does. It do. I agree. But then one day, that day is here, ladies and gentlemen. I also want to just mark this area here. That was the top of that wick there. That is at 6.1 cents. We'll probably get a little bit of a headache there. These are long-term projections for Sinverse right now. But it is still early, in my personal opinion, to get in on this one for this bull market. Waiting for a pullback to 0.009 area. I think it'll be juicy. Well, we probably need to check out azero. We've been following this one for a little while, ever since Charting Crypto turned me on to it. Shout out to Charting Crypto. I was checking his live stream out earlier tonight. Good dude, good dude. azero. Got this nice little double bottom scenario going on right here. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. We're on the 3-day chart here. We're zoomed way out so we can get the big picture, see what is going on here. Yeah, we bounced off that. We were in this channel here. You know, we've already met our measure move from there. Bounced off of that nicely, came up and flagged. Love that flag. That's a bull flag. Those are nice. Those are kind of fun to shoot for right there when you take a measure move from that flagpole, that top to that bottom. You just put it at that breakout area. For you newbies out there, I've noticed that sometimes I don't draw the lines just because eventually you just kind of see this stuff. But some of you don't, so I don't want to confuse you. But the top of let's make it a flag pattern there. Or a pin. It just depends on how you want to draw this little guy. But putting that measured move right there, which okay, that was this one. I got two. This one was a crazy measure move. This is a flag measure move. So this is a brand new target coming right today for this breakout. And that measure move is coming in at what? $2.20. We're sitting right now, where are we at? $1.62 for azero? Wow, man. You were just taking around $1.36 just yesterday, and now it's just like you're 18 and got your driver's license and just getting ready to go run off and be that software engineer and frat party evangelist. I don't know, man. You're doing some things, azero. I think you're headed up, but the bigger thing to keep in mind is, well, once we get up past this area at $2, which was this measured move from the breakout, this measured move. That was a little hit or miss. I really trust that one 220 better. But once you get up there, well, we had the full chart. We could see the rest of that possible double bottom there, but we're just going to go ahead and go on our guesstimations right here. But that would get us a target up here around $3.30. And I don't know about you guys, but I do kind of like that. I kind of like to see these bags kind of double, triple, quadruple, 10x, 100x. That would be the, ooh, baby. Give me those 100x's. Give it to me on one that I put a lot of money in. Those are the ones that really like. I'm trying to put a measure move here, and I need to make a note or else I'll forget. I want to put a possible double, a bottom. So nice set up there for you holders out there. Just to give you something to shoot for there. Azero currently sitting at 178 or something like that right now. And that gives it a chance to 2x from there. But, you know, of course, if you're buying it at, 70, 80 cents, like all the smart guys were, the guys dedicated to this coin, you'd be looking at a 3x by the time you get there. Azero, I likes it. She's on the move. Oh, what was the other one that you were hot today, baby? Come on. I meant to look at you. Oh, ICP. Yeah, you surprised me, ICP. ICP. How is it doing, ICP? How's it doing? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. How's the family? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Randy, she doing okay? Uh-huh. ICP's getting ready to do something big. I was thinking about, gosh, should I look at a place to get out of my bags? What? But I'm telling you, looking here on the 3-day, looks like it's just now getting started. So I'm not going to slap myself for even thinking that. It's been sitting in a ICP wallet for I don't know how long, just not really doing anything. I think I've tried to play around with the ecosystem, but I didn't have very much luck with it. We've got a measure move that's going to take us up to about $10.43, according to my silliness. According to my voodoo. And that measure move is taken from the channel that we just broke out of. A beautiful breakout right there. Notice on the 3-day that we have passed the 200 daily moving average. Rise has done an excellent job of passing that. Not only that, it made it up past this other high. Made a higher high, past the 200. The 9 is getting ready to cross over the 200. If there is a pullback, it would be back to this area about 558. So let's mark that, lest we forget. But it may not happen at all. There are no guarantees that you will get a retest, but if you do get one, that's where I would be looking for you. Meaning that it could go as high to this resistance area at 822 and get rejected and come back and retest that area. That could happen. If it does, might want to get in on some of this because the Ichimoku cloud right here, I covered it up with that box. Shame on you, Road Dog. Very nice and spindly. I like what I'm seeing there. It kind of tells me that this may just be the start. There is not much holding this back, honestly, until we get up to around $16. Now, ICP, you go up to $16, I am going to be very happy with you. You're going to make my moon bag. Well, I haven't moon bagged it yet, but I like that. I like that target. Now, I've also got a target up here at $22.64. Let us not forget that one. And basically, I believe I'm looking for a Fibonacci from this swing high all the way down to this swing low, just to kind of double check a few little things right here. Is there another? Did we miss one? Should we go up higher? Yeah, let's take it up higher. That one's just a little too, of course, you say that we need to get above $12. You said we gotta get above that 22. Yeah, here you go. We're sticking with this one. All right. Oh, put you back on there. Let's go ahead and get one of them far out targets. Where'd you go, baby? Ooh, I'd like to see ICP at $110. Sounds like it's crazy right now, doesn't it? Until that one day when you look up and, dang, ICP's $110. Yeah. I mean, look at this chart. She's fell. Can she rise back? I don't know if she can get as high as she was before. I don't know that. There was a lot of craziness going on with this one, but there is some technology there. There is some hope there. There's some lovers, there's some haters, and I don't know where you fall. It doesn't really matter if we love it or hate it. I just want it to make me some Bitcoin. I was about to say cash, and I'm sitting there, why do you want cash? Why do you want cash? So I'm seeing some good possibilities very early still for ICP in my personal opinion here. Looking at my indicators, they're a little toasty right now. I would say very toasty on this RSI, so I would not doubt that we will get a nice little pullback at some point. But currently, that 3-day chart is kind of hot, and even on the 4-hour, man, the 4 hours not ready to stop anytime soon. It is not. So, my gosh. Yes, I am definitely looking at that. And I'm definitely looking at the possibility of this thing. Well, that comes this week. And let's just not forget this target up here at a nice $10. How much further can you take us up, ICP? That's just a mere 10%. That's 29%. That's 38%. But my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Let's just zoom back here and take a look at this. If you got this guy on that breakout right here, where was it, $5? Where would you be right now? 37% up. Where would you be there? 92%? Or if you bought this guy, yeah, $3 when nobody wanted to touch it. Oh, it's time to moonbag you, baby, but I don't know. I feel like greed kicking in saying, yeah, go higher. Actually, I'm too lazy to move it off that onto a dang exchange. Guys, there is one thing we need to talk about as far as these exchanges and your coins. All right, this is kind of like a public service announcement. Let's go back over here, change up the scenery a little bit. Because I've been finding this a lot lately too. I can move coins on and off wallets, but sometimes they're on different chains, right? Like Rune, for instance. That one's been a headache, honestly. Because trying to put it over onto the exchanges, they're only taking it in the BNB, and I've got the actual Rune. I didn't go for the BNB, the wrap stuff. So you're encountering all these little things with coins, especially if they have their own chain and they have wrap versions and things like that. You know, it's a little trying to kind of get things. So keep that in mind as you move things on and off exchanges. Make sure that you do have the ones. And like, for instance, a lot of things I pulled off of KuCoin, they had, most of them had to be Ethereum. I didn't take a lot of those. Some of the others have their own, some of the things I pulled off of there, I can't put onto some other exchanges because they just simply don't have the way to get it there. They don't have the same on-ramp thing. It's not going through Binance or not going through Polygon. It's, so you're running into some of those issues a little bit through this multi-chain world that we're in. I'm going to take a quick look at Helium. This is not my favorite coin at all because I think what they did was a little bit dirty, starting out on one thing and then switching the narrative. It's like a bait and switch, and I just can't get past that. And so they'll start something and then leave people hanging after they invest money into the hardware. But somehow, for some reason, this coin is up. I don't know. It sounded like a really cool idea. I really like the idea of helium miners, and I was going to do that. And then all hell broke loose with helium, and it became worthless. But now suddenly it's worth $8. So can it go higher? Can it recover? What can you do, helium? Well, let's just look from top to bottom here on helium. And I do not have very much helium left. When I saw it get above $5, I was like, woohoo! Profit, let's go. I have not sold all of it, but there's a possibility, a strong possibility, we may get $15. I know it sounds crazy, but that 15, 20, I don't know how. What are you doing, helium? You got to be doing something different. Did you change your game again? How convenient for that to happen right at the beginning of the bull market. Have you ever noticed that a lot of the lame ducks that have been out there, and suddenly now that the bull market's starting to do something, instead of them being out there building, not saying anything bad about helium, but I've just seen that on some of them. Instead of them working throughout the bear market, building software, partnerships, and things like that, it's all of a sudden happening now at the last minute. I think that's kind of interesting, and to me, that's a red flag for projects. Although with helium, can't say anything bad about you, baby. You're looking good. You're looking good so far. Keep going. Hit that $15 mark so I can sell. Go to 12, baby. Make it to 12. See if I can last out that long. What is up with helium? HNT. Let's take a quick look at the tokenomics here. Helium has got a small maximum supply, and I like that. I really did. It's one of the selling points I loved about it. As a proof of work coin, 223 million, 143 million is out there in circulation. Market cap is 1.2 billion, and you know, it's there. A little pricey for me at the moment. They switched over to the Solana ecosystem after having their own, I believe. I don't believe you were in ERC20. I think you actually got onto your own chain, and then now you went over to Solana. All right, and I don't know, man. This was the original helium miner. That's what it was supposed to have been. And then they changed their games. Now they want to go into mobile. They want to do some other stuff. And there was some controversy, and so far all this stuff still looks all the same to me. But the miners, they were bringing in some nice profit from the people mining there, especially when helium was up there, $30, and so people were making bank off this guy. Maybe they, you know, straighten out their ways. I don't know. I haven't done a deep dive on them. Stricker says, boink it till you make it. How's Boink doing? Is she coming down? Check out old Boink. Just got a little bit of a pullback there, doesn't she? Ooh, baby, baby, baby. Coming back to that 21. Looks like, what is that about point? It's 18,485. We're at 26. That's what, ooh, that's about a 27% move down there on the 4-hour chart. If it does that, this looks interesting right there. Ichimoku Cloud says, baby, if you want to make a run for it, I got your back, honey. I'll distract them. You just tell me, you just give me the signal, baby. I'll distract them. You run. So I'm going to draw this little trend line. It does give me some compliments. I'm looking for a bounce off that trend line for a bonky bonk. Currently, I think I'm in a bonk short. It's not doing worth that crap. Oh, look at you, bonk, on the 1 hour. What are you doing? You're being sneaky Pete on me. Come down here. Don't front run me. Don't front run my TA. You want to tick me off? You front run my TA. Don't you do it, bonk. If you front run my TA, I get really bullish. So, interesting. Maybe she's still get a leg down. I don't know. We have to see with old bonk here. She's looking rather sneaky. If you look closely here, if you look very closely, zooming in, you can see a few clues to what she's got in mind. When you draw a trend line from there to there, you can see she's already went down and tapped it. She's got us all looking on the larger time frames, looking for here. What she's really trying to do is fake us out right here. You got to keep your eyes on her, bonk. She's a smart old dog. I think she may be up to something, ladies and gentlemen. She's taking the bounce off the 50. Yeah? You can make us easily misinterpret this, and yeah, you easily miss it. Easily miss that one on the 4 hour, but the Ichimoku Cloud kind of gives you a little clue. She's a little tattletale. She's a little snitch is what she is. I just put it out there blatantly. Ichimoku Cloud's a snitch. Just, you know, she tells, tattletale. She's like a psychic snitch. She like sees it in the future and then she tells on you before it happens, and then you get in trouble before you even do it. And it sucks if you get in trouble all the time. My wife has that same talent. I get in trouble all the time. I'm probably in trouble right now for something that I'm going to do tomorrow. Or not do tomorrow. Seems like there's a lot of things that I've not done. Apparently, there's a list. INJ. INJ on the 4 hour, you look kind of sad, baby. What's up, man? You look kind of down. Coming down and visiting your friend, the 21 moving average at 26.25. Bounced back to 30, so I don't know. Feeling a little lost and abandoned right now, INJ. Don't go down. You're still good, baby. You can bounce right off that trend line right there, just like a trampoline, and then you can keep going up to $35. Yeah. You make these perp trades rock and roll, baby. And make my INJ bags climb, baby. I'm just so impressed with you. Man, I almost missed you. My INJ bags, and it wasn't a huge one, but it's pretty dang nice now. It's pretty impressionable now. It's amazing how you can see a little turn into quite a lot. Makes me wonder what happened if I put a little bit more there instead of what. I do think I went kind of skimpy on some of my bags this go around. And there's way too many of them, and some of them are kind of skimpy. Whereas if I'd put about 4 or 5 times more in there, I don't know. But everything is going A-okay. It's just that little degen in me that just can't stay away. Rune is having, I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with Rune. She lost a trend line here. So, Rune, I was really hoping to see you catch that $8 area, but you're telling me now you're not going to do it. And I'm like, well, you know, you could have told me when you were up here you weren't going to. I'm just saying, you could have. I mean, it's better you tell me now than not, but yeah, Rune's coming down, baby. Wow. What am I at, the 4 hour? Yeah, she is. She's getting ready to drop. I mean, not just
from back here and go right back up.
I don't think so. I think she's actually getting ready to drop. Dang. Gosh, dang it. At 591. She lost the 236. She can hold this 23 or this 382 area. If she can hold this 508, that would be cool. I'd like to see that, but I don't think it will, man. I think you're coming back to at least the 618. Rune, I hate to say this, baby, but I think you're getting a correction. I think Rune gonna get a pullback because of the 618 Fibonacci area here. Oh gosh, no. Baby, you can't go back to 367. You can't. No. I can't deal with you that way. No, baby, please don't do it. I beg you, baby, please don't. I change. I promise I change. I won't do it no more. I won't even look at other coins. That's a lie. Oh, I don't want to see that. I need to see her flip off this 50 and then go sideways. That's what I want to see. But I got my own Rune. I don't like her dropping that trend line, and I don't like her being under the 9. That's not good. Not what I want to see. Oh, good time to think about taking profits when she went under that 9 at 664, but no. I'm still waiting for this $8.47 area, this $10 area, because I know they're coming, baby. I know they're coming. I don't want to sell out of my Rune too soon. I'm not going to make that mistake again. I've been there before. I'm not doing it again. No, I'm not going to do it.
Mine.
You guys remember Route? Route Protocol is a bangin'. She's at $6.92. Yeah. You remember when we said, hey, man, I don't think I'm on the right chart, but hey, there's this golden cross going on right here. It doesn't mean buy today, but it means buy the next pullback. And if you did and you got in at 372, well, gosh darn it, aren't you just the happy camper today in route? You are en route to riches. Oh, kill me. When you're the only person on the stream, you can do whatever the hell you want. That's the beauty, darling. She's already met that major move, and actually she's hanging out that major move target right now. Just like maybe she's flipping it for support. Maybe that would be a cool idea. I like where you're thinking, Route. I think you should continue to think that way. Can't take credit for that major move hitting on this chart. Man, I know I got you in another chart. But look at you, baby, because I bought you, baby. I know we did. Oh, it's kind of weird. I would... Just trying to get a feel of the setup here. Screw it. We're going fibs. We're just going to fib it out, man. Boom, boom, boom. We hit. Oh, you hit the 50 and you got stuck right there. She is on her way up to $9.57, ladies and gentlemen. After that, she may get antsy and go to $11.95. The juicy area that I'm really looking at for a route is right up here about $18.85. Baby, can we tangle? Let's dance with that for a little bit. I say do it, route. I know you can. I know you want to. You're just getting rejected at a Fibonacci area right now, doing a little bit of a pullback. The 3-day Ichimoku cloud says, baby, you about to blow their mind. They ain't gonna see it coming. There is a conspiracy with route. It is getting ready to moon. It's just not letting anybody know just yet. Pullback area, if it does get one, if you are lucky enough to get back in this at a cheaper price, might I recommend one for you if I can find my little rectangle. If it might pull back here to this area somewhere, I don't know, between $5 to $5.50. Remember, she's at 7 now. That's kind of a healthy pullback. Probably is not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It probably is not. Remember, we have this trend line we're trying to keep up with. We'll follow this trend line just a little bit closer here on a bigger time frame. See if we opens up any avenues for us. A little bit right there. Yeah, that will give us. Might happen, but ladies and gentlemen, I believe that route. It's got some other plans on its mind. 4 hour is saying we are getting a little bit of that pullback. You want to see where she wants to go. We pull a Fibonacci and it'll tell you. And I'm going to extend this up just a little higher. A little hair. And I'm going to pull you up to right here about 588 to that 0.5 Fibonacci area, because I don't want you to come down and just tap me and leave and just tap above my box. I want you to go inside my box and wiggle around and do what you do there and make me happy and then leave. Somehow that did not sound right at all, but we're rolling with it. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Route. I think she can do some damage in the long run. Longer term play here that's actually moving right now. Jessica, how's it going, Jessica? Jessica says XRP. Well, sure, let's take a look at XRP. Haven't looked at that one in a minute. I've been looking at my XRP bags. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm not against it, but man, it's a turtle. She's a turtle. She's a total turtle. Because those bags just don't move for years. That's the bad thing. Like Cardano. Cardano's a turtle too. She's just kind of hanging out. It kind of sucked that she lost this megapump pattern, but that's what it's supposed to do. Came down. They don't have strong measure moves to the downside. It usually goes about halfway of a measure move. Usually not all the time, but a lot of the times, especially if we're kind of in like a bull market, higher highs and higher lows, you're not going to get that back up, that big of a return there. But she does look like she does want to continue down lower now, though, sadly. Is that true or is it not? Yeah. XRP mate, don't get mad at me. I didn't say it, but I mean, there's another trend line here we broke. We lost that one. So she's wanting to come back down here to about 56, 57 cents is what I'm getting. A good possibility that she can on the dailies. Check the smaller term time frame. Yeah, looks like she's getting ready to start on that, I think. So it appears. Now the good sign is that on the daily, the 100 crossing the 200, and that's a good sign in the long run. But the short term, you know, it usually acts like a magnet when that happens, and the price likes to come and kind of test out that 100 moving average price on the daily. So Yeah, I'm kind of seeing a nice little drop there. So there might be a short opportunity for any of the traders out there. Let's see where we are. How big of a move is that? Is it worth it? Down to about 57 cents in that area. That's a 7% move, and if you're using leverage 10x, that could be a 70. 10x is kind of a lot for altcoins though. I don't know, there's a little something there, but I see a little bit of a pullback, and it may come down lower. It may come down to retest this trend line, but we'll have to look at that when we get there. There's a good chance for support right down here, about 54 cents. That's a support resistance area that was confirmed and flipped, so we got that. So that's our backup. Like a lot of altcoins, getting a little bit of a pullback. There's some strong ones and some losers. People are just kind of moving in and out and in between right now. Taking some profits on some and moving them out. And like Caspa, for instance, getting a nice pullback. I'm still waiting for it to get down to 10.8 cents, 10.7. Maybe even down to 9.7, 9.8 cents. Looking forward to that happen. Maybe even lower. She could be coming down lower. Wouldn't that be a surprise? But don't get too excited. We're going to do a little trend line magic here. Now we got a few new touches to deal with. She may be ranging out here. That's kind of level. Did she make a lower low there? I got to know. Did you make a lower low? You did. You made a lower low. You dirty, 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 dirty little coin. So, that's interesting. What are you trying to do there, baby? Well, either way, we got kind of a range scenario going on here, and it's kind of shaping up to a nice little range. We may just be a distribution. Got a big cloud. My box is in the middle. What's tripping me out is my box is here in the bottom of the cloud. Now, I don't know how well that's going to work. It could work nicely, but a lot of times the cloud likes to spit you out to the bottom for a little bit. Meaning we might be coming down lower is what I'm trying to figure out. Just how much lower we're going to come. And we got a measure move. If we lose this box, we got a basic measure move, which would take us down past this box. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that little guy. 8.5 cents. I know it sounds crazy right now. Like, Casper will never go down below 10 cents ever. No, it's just it's too important to the world. Yes, it's never going to do it. Never. It just won't. Yeah, baby. Yeah, say that now. Cry about it later. Crypto can go down. Nakamoto's been having a little bit of trouble. Now, it had a similar situation there with that straight trend line, right? Same area, but it lost it. Now, it's still in good shape, I think, because we're still in parabolic activity, and we've not yet lost this crucial red trend line. When we lose that, I'm going to get a little bit nervous about Nakamoto games. But right now, we're hanging out at $1.80, and I cannot complain with the great prices I got in on this. Looks like this... Was this I don't remember what this was. It's a trade setup. Why do I have a buy here? That was, I thought we're following this. It was this previous setup. Okay, so this is old, yeah. That played out pretty nicely. Okay, so let's get some of the old stuff off of here. Don't need you anymore. Clean up my charts a little bit. The charts are not, it's just a bunch of, it's colors and lines. It's abstract art. I'm still looking for 228. We already technically kind of hit that one. Close sniffing that target. Can we go higher? Can it go higher? Nakimoto. Elliot seems to think we're in an ABC correction, which we, might be. If this parabolic move falls out, then yeah, ABC correction would make sense right now. So if we start losing these, if I lose this orange trend line, I'm going to start freaking out a little bit. I'm kind of weird about that. But I still have the chance to go to 315, and that's what I'm hoping for. It's going to bounce off of that and go. But I'm telling you, moving averages just aren't agreeing with me right now in this daily time frame. They're threatening to take Nakamoto all the way down here to this crazy area, about $1.40. I'm just not going to have it. No. I say no. Let's check out this winner right here, Bitcoin. Whoo! Good old Bitcoin. It's going to change the world. Where you got the most history at, Bitcoin? I bet McC should have you there. Oh my God. Oh, you got the full history? Oh, crap. Oh my gosh, is Bitcoin actually doing something? It made a lower low at 1080. We're at, I don't know, there's so many zeros in front of this. I'm just going by the last four numbers. We are currently trading at $23.99 on Bitcoin. This is a coin that is going to give us mass adoption of crypto across the world. Yes. When it goes all the way back up to its all-time highs, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not getting in on Bitcoin now, you just are not a supporter of Ben Armstrong Nation trying to get that 12,000x. Yeah. I have a whole fleet of green Lambos. Bitcoin, nothing I'm in, nothing that I want to be in. This one doesn't make absolutely no freaking sense whatsoever to me. Maybe it's my low IQ, or maybe it's just because it's got no purpose. It's not a real project. Bitcoin, what you done lately? I can't even zoom up, man. I'm giving up on this thing. All right, I'm done. Bitcoin, good luck. I'm going to come over to the chat, see what you guys are hanging out, what you guys are doing, man. Jessica says she's doing fine. She's on a chart right now. Turtlewood is. Yeah, I've been watching it for a week now. Yeah, XRP. I know. I have to look at my portfolios, and you know, there's that smart part in my brain saying, man, you need to cut your losers. You know, the ones that are moving too slow. You know, the saying is, cut your losers, ride your winners, that kind of thing. And this, you know, you kind of look back and these coins. I had to put XRP in that category. I had to put 8 in that category, although it's starting to do better now. But still, I mean, these aren't. They can make some solid gains. They're good, nice for blue chips. But you know, when you're starting to look for, you know, those big come ups. When you look at, you know, how INJ did for me, when I look at some of the other things I've done with how far, like Arun, how much it has come up so far, and I'm like, man, I don't see how the other one's it's going to be a struggle for them to make that type of gain. So I mean, there's just faster horses out there, but yeah, I'm in the same thing. I've still got it. I don't want to be the one. Oh crap! You sold it? You sold it when it's 68 cents? Yeah. But you feel like a dumbass at being $15 now, don't you? Yeah, I don't want to be in that. No. That's crazy. Crispy Chicken says, Road Dog, any predictions on the next few weeks at year end and into the new year? What's your past experience with prices at the yearly close? Usually the end of the year kind of sucks. It usually does. And I think the best way to look at that is probably with Bitcoin. If I can find a decent chart I haven't totally screwed up here. How about MBT? We haven't looked at this one in a while. This is the futures, the Bitcoin CME futures here. Does that count? That goes back to 19. Yeah, that's not going to give me the history I need. I need some history. Oh crap. Do I have anything important on here? I don't think so. Other than I like to work clean charts. I can always, I gotta pull it back, I'm sure. All right, so this was our top in 17, right? Except for we didn't know that back then, right? We kept riding that down and still kept looking for it to go up. I remember in June of 2018, it was like, what, a 4-year cycle? I mean, I've heard that, but what? Yeah, learn things the hard way. So, where was Christmas? That was our Christmas. That was the best Christmas. That's when things went up in Christmas. That was great. Now, in 18, it was lackluster. Wasn't nothing going on. We were pretty much flat at the bottom. It's kind of like last year, I think, around this time. And when we were right here at the bottom there. There's some similarities if you really start looking. It's kind of interesting. So December 18 bottom, our last year bottom. The next bottom in 19, and I think we're a lot like 2020 and 2019 right now. It was also very, very flat, uneventful. This one was the fun one. This is when the big move started happening. Will that happen now? I mean, my gosh. Well, this is looking for more than just the well, it was just up and up and up during that part, and so I guess I'm at a mix here, because I mean this is the exact same thing I'm looking for. This is what we've done on Bitcoin, and that's what I've been tracking over here. We've just done this exact same thing, so it would make sense that we would kind of do something a little similar, and we have so far. Not nearly as strong. That one was crazy. But usually, just to answer your question, usually, I mean, there's a sell-off, tax loss harvesting. Like, here is right in Christmas. Christmas usually sucks. This week usually sucks. This current week that we're on. Here we are at 19. This is the 15th, right? So from the 15th, we got a sell-off, about another 10% drop there, 8 to 10% drop. Not fun. Not fun at all. Where was our other? December. Now here we are in December 18th, and actually the opposite happened. We actually got a little bit of a pump. And that one went up. That was a nice little Christmas pump, and that's where we're getting our Santa rally idea coming from, is that stuff right there happening. Man, I guess really all I can do is just really kind of zoom in on the charts now, but usually it's not exciting. You're thinking, people will be around Christmas, the Christmas dinner and everything, and it's kind of like Thanksgiving. We're talking about this, and sometimes, there's a little rally or a little push up and sell-offs at that time. But I find after Christmas to that last week in December is usually kind of dull and slow. And then this week is usually really good or really bad. It seems like we've got those two extremes. I'm not expecting very much more, honestly. Let's take a look at the chart here. Maybe the chart will have some insight on Bitcoin. This is interesting. In a few weeks, we're going to get set up with the golden cross here. That will be good. So that will fall into play. That may come into play at the end of the month here. I'm gonna tell you, everything looks good except for the daily. And the daily looks like it's trying to give us a little bit of a pullback. So I'm seeing a good chance that we can still maintain, I guess. And if I'm having to guess, we've only got a couple more weeks in this month. Ichimoku Cloud's still way over here. I think we got a fair shot to come out pretty decent without a huge major drop. But typically it gets a point to where it's kind of lackluster. It's not always a fun December at all. And of course, if you remember last year, that one wasn't fun at all either. What did we do exactly this past year? We looked at the one back 2019. So here we are, the 14th, 15th. Yeah, here we took or did we just look at this? This one took an 11% drop. We looked at the one back here. We looked at that one and we measured this one. Yeah. So there's two right there in a row where this week was kind of hard, or this coming week. From December 14th, and that was just the 19th. Bumped up a little Christmas. After Christmas it fell, it wasn't fun, and then it slowly started coming up, and then come December 31st, man, I remember something changed, and I was like, crap. We're getting ready to move big and big. And so one of the videos I made where I said, man, it's changing. It's almost over. We're going up. Except for it went up a lot harder and faster than higher than I expected. So just to answer your question, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait. So it's usually just lackluster. It's usually kind of boring, though. Altcoins might have a chance to do something. We could probably look at Total 3 and kind of compare how it did. A few of those Decembers there. Probably easier if we go to the weekly here. Stop dragging my heart around. That's what it sounded like. So November, December, a little lackluster. Not much there. This was it. On the weekly, it's not showing much. And the November, December, and last year, of course, it was down for altcoins. It was quite a bit down for altcoins. We're doing good so far, though. I got to say that for this time. So we're in a good spot to at least hang level, not get too bad, but I'm not expecting any major big rallies like October, November for December. Although I will happily be wrong and be pleasantly surprised. I've lost my chat box again. There we are. Or could this be a good topic for another video? It could be. Juan Zamudio. Hey, welcome, man. Yo, what up, man? New to your live chats. What do you think of ICP? We just went over ICP just a second ago, and it looks like it's poised to do some big things. I had some good analysis on that. You may have caught it. I don't know. I would say you bought a little portion years ago, and now it's going up a bit. And we take a look at shit. We'll take a look at that. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. I got a little bit behind here. Stricker says something like buying high and keep selling low. Jessica says, you know about AVAX, dog? Yeah, I think, did we look at it earlier? I can't remember if I don't think we did. We can take a look at that one. All right, so SHIB and AVAX. Shiba Inu, what you doing, baby? You getting a little bit? Oh, you're at 975. Really? Oh man, this has been a little bit disappointing. You got too much competition now with all these meme coins out there. Still got hope for you. We got a breakout. That don't look good. Don't like that. That's not cool. She's going to get pulled back. So, competition is fierce. I would say Bonk is taking a lot of the thunder of this one. A pullback. And even when you break up a pattern, you got a chance for a pullback. That's normal. But it definitely looks like one's coming. MACD is crossing on the daily to the downside. So a pullback maybe to about the 860, 850 area. We're currently at 975. I would really like to see this thing do some numbers because I've got a bag of this that I don't know if it's in profit now or not. But I want to see it get into some nice profit. I got to see it get above 1255. That would make me happy. And if we get up to 21 again, that would be great. So a little pullback before we slowly start working our way up looks possible. The only thing that I don't like is that if I extend this trend, I don't want to extend it. I don't want to draw another one. If I go to the top, well, that kind of comes in line with this, doesn't it? Okay, we'll keep that. So I was going by these touches there, which is going to make another trend line, but that falls in line with the target that I got here at 1243. So we got to see what happens there, but it should be working its way up toward there at least. Not the hugest of moves from where we are now. That's not bad. It's about 30% move. So we can blow that up a little bit. So Shiba just looking for, you know, a little pullback, something like this, and then kind of working its way up to there. What was that one? AVAX? AVAX is just she's at a point of resistance right now. If she can get past this level, it's good. The big thing about AVAX is holding this trend line, and so that's the biggest thing I'm looking at. I think we did take a look at this earlier tonight. Anyway, I can't remember, honestly. I can't remember. As long as we keep that trend line, I think we're good. There was something. Was there something on the... No. I don't see anything bad. I don't. You could say we're trying to do like an ascending triangle type thing where we're leveling up. Candle body to those wicks. Passable. But that's the area that we got. As soon as we flip that area, was it 42? We should be good. But all the time frames, they look, everything's above the 9 moving average that I'm seeing. Everything looks good. She just ran into a headache here, and I've got this on some trades that I'm in right now. Yeah, I've been getting in and stopped out and this and that and going in and out of them. With this one through this chop, but I think we're about ready to get past that. All right, so where are you headed next? My next target for you, so this is the area, yeah, getting above this area right now. We've got to. That's our 236 area, so it's important that we do that. After this, we're headed towards 60 to go and test that area at the 382. Now I can come down to the lower time frame and see what we're looking at. So breakout there. Was that a measure move instead of a trend line? No, okay. This is a trend line. So that trend line's holding nice. As long as that holds, we're good. It's just this one we gotta get past, and it looks like it's getting ready to try to do that. A little bit of bearish divergence there. I don't think it's gonna be strong enough to take us out though. I think AVAX looks good. I still got it in one of my trades, so I'm still banging on it for going to the upside. Trying to make sure we're not missing anything over here. And check one last thing here. You do pretty amazing. This is one we looked at a little while back, and I actually did get in on this guy. This is Orca. Oh, you're on Coinbase? I didn't know that. And she's been popping off. We've been looking at Orca since it was down here in this area about, well, under $3, and now she's sitting at $7.79. So nice come up. I gotta clear all this stuff off my screen for this. She is clearly trying to go, not only trying to go, but she is going parabolic at the moment. Orca, bigger target in mind. See if we can figure out where that might be. Where are you, Magic Line? That seems to fit better, but you broke through it and broke back in, so I can't trust you. I'm looking for the possibility of going parabolic. Let's see what else we got that we can track here that will help us out. That was you. That was your support resistance flip right there. Nice. Now, yeah, I'll work with that. All right, looking at you getting around close to $9 there. Let's see what we can come up with fib-wise. I'm going to rock out $12.10, $13.86, $16.73, and also $21.36. I know it sounds crazy at the moment, but if you want a price prediction, that's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you $12 is where I think that we're possibly headed, probably the $13.86. I'm looking for a possibility of us getting extremely freaking bullish. Where did you go, Lion? I'm going to watch. I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but this is what I'm watching for. If this happens, then I expect it to go bullish. If we break out of this pattern, retest it, move to the upside, expect these $16 targets and all this stuff to hit. If we get rejected there, expect this area about $7. Pretty simple. If it's an if or then statement. If this happens, we do this. If this happens, we do this instead. We do that other thing. One of these days, I will figure out these boxes. So a buy zone would be right here. But I can see some possible more upside for Orca. This is on the Solano ecosystem. It's a DEX over there. I've been using it a lot myself, actually. Do we take a look at Osmosis? Osmosis is up. It's up $1.42. That's one that we've been following for a while here. So Marinade, that's one. Let's see what's going on with this one. I haven't been in this one for a while. Looks like we had a nice breakout there. Wow, you went to 68 cents. That was a nice run. So it had its run, and now it's got to, well, now it's got to pay for the after party, pay for the hangover in the morning. I'm not liking how that's coming out right there. That doesn't work for me either. What do we got? We got something going on here. Let's just go all the way back to square one. Then let's go to square two. Square two was you. Isn't that crazy? How you connect these lines here. This bottom to that bottom. And then it rode under that bottom. It was, you know, didn't quite touch it there, but look, that's where it got rejected here. That's just kind of interesting. I think we might have a little waffling going on here. Got some interesting angles going on here. Excuse me while I play for a minute. That goes up. I don't want it to go up. All right. Well, let's go horizontal. So Mindy, I'm looking for you to come back down to like this 200 moving average here, about 27 cents. I think she's going to do it. Might be a good place to get in if you're looking on that one. This is Marinade, that's what it's called. Just one I've got on my radar here. I want to add it to our late night picks here, just to keep an eye on it, because I think after this you might be able to do something. If we take a Fibonacci swing low to swing high, we'll see what you got, a 786 retracement. That could be the bottom area here, and it could be working on its way out to the upside. That might be interesting for me. And where I would expect her to go up to would be this area right here at 54 cents and possibly up to 60. From there, we could be looking at 79. Kind of liking that. Not decided if I want to try to get back in on this one or not. Let me see what we got for a trend line right here. We got this bottom. We got that. So far, this is holding, so we may be getting a bounce at the bottom area right here. It may not have to come back to 27. We may be bouncing here. It's a possibility it can, and it could come lower, but there may be something going on right here with the bounce. Kind of liking that idea. Is it a trade setup? Not really, because there's, I mean, you're not breaking out of anything. You're just kind of nothing official yet at the moment, but I've got my own marinade. It looks like it might be brewing something there. Just says, you think AVAX will break resistance? I don't know, you probably said that a while back. Yeah, I do. I think it's going to get above that $42 area. I think it's going to try to. I think it's got a good chance to. So like I said, I had Mindy at 3 cents and so did 13. Oh, good job. Well, you made a profit. Nobody knew it was going to 68 cents. Stricker says, also my problem is I get greedy. I think we all have to deal with that. Stricker says, I'm waiting on time now. I know it's been dipping around. I think it could get down to 18 something, but it's been holding pretty well around $19. I'm trying to figure out a way how I can actually snag some more after it gets down there. I haven't found out what I'm wanting. I'm waiting for Floki Safe Moon. Come on, Floki, where you at? This is meme season, right? Come on, Floki. I'm waiting for this guy to start. She's been gradually coming up, but I'm waiting for this big move. I need this big move. Come on, Floki. I got dreams. Help me make my dreams come true. She's gradually going up, but I've got a crazy target. I mean, even getting back to where she went up before, that would be cool, but I was hoping for amazing 6x, but just getting back up would be helpful. But I'm planning on taking a little of my profits from this one when she makes her move and see if we can flip some of that into time, grow that bag a little bit, because that Floki Safe Moon's been growing my... It's been doing nice. Whatsoever says, dog, please chart Tet. I thought she just had a big jump up. No. Or maybe that's what I saw. It wasn't hours ago, though. I thought I saw it recently. Alright, this chart is noisy. I am still looking for more upside out of Tecton. It's got to break out and looking for this bull flag to keep going out. You can see it broke out of here and now it's flagging out on the smaller time frame. You can probably see it on about a 1 hour, maybe. A lot of noise there. This is a measured move. It's not a trend line. It did break a trend line though, so a little pullback might be in order. It's getting some support off the 618 there on the 1 hour. Let's come into the bigger time frame. So far, I think it's fine, but there could be a pullback. There always can be, and we could even put this down to this area. I don't want to do that. I want to leave it where I had it. There's actually a trade set up. It's been bouncing off of that area, that entry area right there at what, 1224. So I think that's where my entry in the trade is. My target is at $20.23 for this particular trade, and so far it's working on its way to get there. But much higher targets in line, 2173 and also 2386 come into play right there. So I like it. It's just got to give it some time. Nice little flag forming out there. The area about 1780 is going to be a little problem for it. 1626, those areas right there where it has some resistance. Will continue to be some resistance, so we'll have to work our way through there, but I think it's going up. Looks good. I'm in it. Just hoping it'll keep going. don't have a huge bag in it, but the bags are growing, so I can't complain. Jessica says, my problem is I'm impatient. Well, yeah. I think over time that it gets better, but it's still there. I mean, and my gosh. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm in have so many bags of coins, because I do get impatient waiting on one, and I'll turn my attention to another one and just kind of cycle around through them. That's the degen in me. So everybody's got a little bit of a degen in them, I think, if you're in crypto, because I think you just have to have that nature to take that risk to come on over to this side. But you know, you can't let the degen rule the whole show, so you gotta kind of rein them in and just, I don't know, throw him a little amount of money, give him a little budget to work with on his own little exchange, and just let that little degen go crazy and do all those degen things, and then you keep your sane part of your mind on your main portfolios, and you can have the best of both worlds. That's how I like to play it, and my degen's been doing pretty good lately, except for my my perpetual futures degen is doing a lot better lately, just because the market's doing good. But that one's hard to rule in. He does a lot of stupid things. He's a crazy little degen. Guys, I thank you so much for being with me tonight. If you can, hit that like button before you exit. That would greatly help this channel out. Help us reach more viewers.
Hitting that like button. I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Get more subscribies and grow just a little bit. We're getting a few. I'm up to 1110. Not quite 20,000, but hey, maybe one day. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and we'll be back again tomorrow night or this weekend. See how the weekend trading's going. Weekend is not really here for retail yet, in my personal opinion. I was commenting about that last weekend. That was kind of fake retail moves, I thought. Wasn't complaining. Made our numbers go up. But I don't think it's authentic quite yet. But when it is, weekends will be a fun time to trade, because it rocks. We're headed that way. Trade carefully, trade wisely, take advantage of all the dips, because the numbers are going to go up. See you guys tomorrow night. God bless.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make you look like you're so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet eye off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Show you like my vibe, pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come on.
Hey, Kimmy, baby.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog.
Road Dog Crypto.
What kind of bimbo brings a shovel to a gunfight anyway? I should shoot you right now on general principle.
I know you sleep, motherfucker.
Listen, shut the up. Let me handle this.
Nip, I can nip this right in the butt. Like this.
Harley, it's cool, baby. It's cool. We just talking. Harley, baby, stay with me now. Forgive Benny now. He just salty because he FOMO'd in and he bought Sinverse way too high. Want that shovel with me, baby? Not him. Listen, you just hang back and you don't do a goddamn thing. Harley, you're doing great, baby. I'm proud of you, and Joker's proud of you. Tell Harley you're proud of her, Joker.
I'm proud of you, honey bunny.
I love you, honey bunny.
I love you too, honey bunny.
Now, I want you to go into that bag, and you get out my ledger wallet, and my Sinverse land NFTs better be there. Do you understand me? If a single Sin token is missing from that wallet, my wrath shall be upon you. Do you understand me, motherfucker? Right now, we're just all gonna take a chill pill, and we're gonna tune in and see what Road Dog said. All right. Like, just calm down. Calm down. It's gonna be all right. It's almost over. It's almost over, Harley. Just calm down.